Hello and welcome. You're watching Verdict 2014, your daily roundup of all the election news in poll-bound Jharkhand and Jammu and Kashmir. I'm Ishan Russell and these are the headlines we're tracking right now. Prime Minister Narendra Modi highlights Jharkhand's potential to be economically rich in his campaign, takes on the JMM over corruption and politics of caste. Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi terms the ongoing polls as a fight between his parties and the BJP's ideologies, slams the Modi government for its policies and unfulfilled promises at rallies in Jharkhand. And we focus on Kashmir's Shopian district where security concerns are high after a spate of attacks ahead of the polls. Well, it was battleground Jharkhand today with Prime Minister Narendra Modi resuming his campaign trail for the third phase of polls. Addressing a rally in Hazaribagh, the Prime Minister once again pitched for development in the tribal-dominated state. He also called upon voters to end the era of coalition governments for better governance.
With the third phase of polls just 3 days away, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is back on campaign trail. He was in Hazaribagh on Saturday addressing a huge rally. He urged people of the state to vote for development of the state, which is full of natural resources. He said Jharkhand has the potential to attract migrants from across the country if it is economically developed.
इतना संपन्न प्रदेश परमात्मा ने झारखंड को इतना दिया है, इतना दिया है, इतना दिया है, ये पूरे हिंदुस्तान का जेब भर सकता है, इतनी ताकत झारखंड के पास। झारखंड एक मामूली राज्य नहीं है भाई। झारखंड ये हिंदुस्तान के और राज्यों की बराबरी वाला राज्य नहीं है। एक झारखंड हिंदुस्तान की आर्थिक प्रगति का शिलोर राज्य बनने की ताकत रखने वाला राज्य है।
He also took on the ruling JMM government on corruption in his speech. He also called upon the voters to put an end to politics of caste and the era of coalition politics to get better governance.
जातिवाद की राजनीति बहुत हो चुकी, अपने पराये की राजनीति बहुत हो चुकी, शहर और गांव की राजनीति बहुत हो चुकी, अगड़े और पिछड़े की राजनीति भी बहुत हो चुकी। अब समय की मांग है ये सारे रास्ते हम छोड़े, एक ही रास्ता पकड़ें। अगर राजनीति करनी है तो विकास की राजनीति करेंगे।
PM also extended his condolences to Lieutenant Colonel Sankalp Kumar Shukla, a Jawan from Jharkhand who was also killed during the terrorist attack in Uri on Friday. He condemned the terrorist strikes as attack on the democracy. Even Jharkhand is facing poll boycott threats from Maoists. The state is alert to any attempts by the Maoists to disrupt the polling process. After Friday's attack in Jammu and Kashmir, security at the rally site in Hazaribagh was tightened for the Prime Minister. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
And Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi was also in Jharkhand today, addressing 2 rallies in the state for the third phase of polls. Rahul Gandhi launched a scathing attack on some of the policies of the central government. He was particularly critical of Modi government's unfulfilled promises, as he claimed, in the last 6 months.
Congress Vice President Rahul Gandhi led his party's campaign in Jharkhand on Saturday. He was in Ranchi and Ramgarh addressing 2 rallies. More than the ruling JMM, Rahul's speeches were directed towards the BJP, which is riding on the Prime Minister's image to return to power in Jharkhand. Stepping up his party's rhetoric against the Modi government, Rahul Gandhi slammed some of the policies adopted by the Prime Minister since he took charge 6 months ago.
100 दिन हो गए, आपके बैंक अकाउंट में काला धन आया, 1 रुपया मिला आपको। अच्छा छोड़ो, आपके बैंक अकाउंट को छोड़ो, हिंदुस्तान में 1 रुपया आया। अब वही नरेंद्र मोदी जी कहते भैया ये तो हमारी बस की नहीं है, ये तो हम कर नहीं सकते।
Rahul Gandhi said the assembly election is a fight between the Congress and the BJP's ideologies. He emphasized on the Congress's contribution in the past to highlight the difference.
एक तरफ हम फॉरेस्ट राइट बिल ला रहे हैं, पैसा लाए, वन उपज के लिए एमएसपी लाए, मनरेगा लाए, आपको अधिकार दिया, और दूसरे तरफ हमारे प्रधानमंत्री जी हैं जो कहते हैं इस सब काम से हिंदुस्तान का कोई फायदा नहीं होगा। वो भाषण में आपके पास आते हैं और आपसे कहते हैं देखो पूरी की पूरी शक्ति मुझे दे दो और मैं हिंदुस्तान को बदल डालूंगा।
Congress was in power in Jharkhand until it decided to split with JMM days before the polls were announced. The party hopes to be a part of the government again if the newly formed Samajwadi Janata Dal comes to power. After back-to-back drubbings in Lok Sabha polls and 2 assembly elections, Congress is desperate for some sort of turnaround this time. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
Well, moving on to Kashmir now, where Shopian in South Kashmir was in the news recently for the killing of a Sarpanch of the National Conference, sending out a wave of fear. Security-related concerns are not new to the area either, as it heads to the polls in the 4th phase. Here's a pre-election profile.
The night of 30th November. This is the family of 38-year-old village Sarpanch Mohammad Sultan Bhatt. After he was declared dead, shot by suspected militants as he drove home. The incident sparked a wave of fear in the area.
नमाज पढ़ के आया, घर में बैठा, जब सोने का टाइम आया तो फिर मैंने आवाज़ सुनी फायर की, फिर मैं भी निकला, मैंने ये रास्ते में पड़ा हुआ देखा, उसकी लाश, बस इतना ही मेरे को पता।
Chief Minister Omar Abdullah said he would write to the Election Commission to review obvious security gaps in this particular belt, especially in the backdrop of posters of militant outfits in the area, asking people to stay away from the electoral process. It is against this backdrop that the 2 constituencies of Shopian district head to polls in the 3rd phase on the 14th of December. The 2 constituencies together, Vachi and Shopian, have some 1.6 lakh voters. As expected, security is the biggest election issue besides employment and job creation for the local youth. Both Vachi and Shopian presently have sitting MLAs of the People's Democratic Party. In Shopian, the main contest is between Sheikh Rafi of the National Conference and Mohammad Yusuf Bhatt of the PDP. In Vachi, the main contest is between Shaukat Ahmed Ganai of the National Conference and Ejaz Ahmed Mir of the PDP. Shopian district goes to polls in the 4th phase on the 14th of December. And the turnout here, alongside the security fears, will be keenly watched. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
Now, perhaps the biggest bullet versus ballot challenge in Jharkhand will arise in polling in the 4th phase of the 5-stage elections on the 14th of December. 2 constituencies with a huge Maoist presence go to the polls in this phase. Here's more.
It's been violence-free so far. Encouragement for the voter to come out and cast his ballot. But the challenge is far from over yet. Some notorious Naxal-infested segments go to polls in the coming rounds, and security forces get no chance letting down their guard. Among the biggest challenges will be Tundi and Bagmara constituencies in Giridih going to polls on the 14th of December.
100% जो बूथ हैं उसको हम लोग नक्सल इलाके में केंद्रीय बलों से आच्छादित करेंगे और सफिशिएंट मात्रा में हम लोग करेंगे। प्रतिनियुक्ति के पहले हम लोगों का अभियान जारी है। जिन रास्तों से जाना है उन रास्तों में हम लोगों का रोड सैनिटाइजेशन का काम, एरिया डोमिनेशन का काम और लोगों को अपने पक्ष में मिलाने का काम जारी है।
Poor voter turnout in these segments in the past tells the story. People of the area have surrendered meekly to boycott calls by Naxals operating in the area, but the administration hopes things will change this time. In the last few months, Election Commission officials and district authorities have gone on overdrive with campaigns to raise voter turnout.
हमें और हमारे जितने भी कर्मी हैं उनको सावधान रहने की आवश्यकता है, क्योंकि इतने बड़ी संख्या में कर्मी जाते हैं, उन सभी को प्रॉपर्ली ब्रीफ करना, ट्रेन करना, उनकी सुरक्षा मुहैया कराना।
In the 2009 elections, JMM candidate Mathura Prasad Mahto won the Tundi seat, while JVM's Dulu Mahto emerged victorious on the Bagmara seat. This time too, the contest is between these two parties, but amid changing political scenario, the BJP could also prove to be a game changer. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha TV.
Now, the 6-decade-old fire that rages in Jharia coal mines of Dhanbad in Jharkhand has another disastrous fallout. Large sections of the city have been rendered completely hollow, as it were, with frequent incidents of land caving in with the slightest pressure. And as with many other people's issues, authority concerns have given it the go-by for years. Here's more.
Disaster for over 50 houses and hundreds of residents of Angar Pathara, a locality in Area 4 under Bharat Coking Coal Limited's coal mines. Close to midnight, there was a blast of sorts and the entire colony started sinking into the earth. The people got out, but their homes and whatever was within was destroyed.
लगभग 20-30 हजार लाख रुपया का नुकसान हुआ है और सबको जान बचाने के बाद तोड़ करके मैं अंदर गया और सबको बाल बच्चों को निकाला।
जैसे हम लोग मतलब बाहर आए कि धरती फटने लगी, हम लोग उसमें डूब गए। चोट घाट बहुत आया। रात से हम लोग इसी तरह प्लेट भर में बाहर बैठे हुए हैं। क्या खाएं, क्या बनाएं हम लोग खाना वाना। सब बच्चे लोग सब भूखे हैं, ऊपर से बच्चा लोग भी गिर गया, चोट भी ज्यादा घायल भी हो गया।
The residents have been protesting for years, seeking compensation and alternative, safer land for housing. Bharat Coking Coal Limited, that has been tasked with arranging for evacuation and construction of safe houses, turns the blame on the affected people themselves.
घटना पहले भी हो चुका था, सबको नोटिस दिया गया है, FIR किया गया है सभी लोगों का नाम पे कि ये जगह असुरक्षित है। सुरक्षित जगह में इन लोग को मजार शरीफ एक जगह है जिसमें इन लोग को बसाने के लिए जगह दे दिया गया, लेकिन इन लोग 2-4 आदमी वहाँ गया, बाकी सब जहाँ का तहाँ यहाँ रह गया।
And it's boiled down to little more than a blame game that's taken on political colours. The local representative hits out at what he calls corporate negligence. The state disaster management minister blames lack of action from construction agencies despite instructions.
BCCL की लापरवाही इतनी बढ़ चुकी है, इसका कोई हद नहीं। और मैंने एक बार नहीं BCCL के खिलाफ शुरू से ही आंदोलन मैं करता आ रहा हूँ, यही विस्थापित मुद्दा को लेकर। और मैंने एक जगह नहीं, BCCL के जितने क्षेत्र है सभी जगह पर ये स्थिति है और BCCL उसके लिए कोई पहल नहीं करती है।
कभी भी एक बड़ा घटना हो सकता है, लेकिन इसको सीरियस जरेडा भी नहीं ले रहा है। जरेडा को दिया गया है कि मकान बना करके शिफ्ट किया जाए और जो है भारत कोकिंग कोल लिमिटेड अब हाथ झाड़ देता है कि जरेडा का रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी है, जब उसके एरिया में रह रहा है। बोथ आर रिस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर दैट। उनको बना करके मकान देना है तो मकान दे करके इन सबको शिफ्ट कराना चाहिए।
The root of the problem lies here in the fire that smoulders in the Jharia coal mines below parts of Dhanbad. Measures taken to isolate burning sections have proved unsuccessful, though experts say the fire can be doused. And the locals suffer on, hoping the next elected government can provide relief. Bureau Report, Rajya Sabha Television.
Well, with that, it's a wrap on Verdict 2014, but stay tuned to Rajya Sabha for more news and updates. Thanks so much for watching.